Hey, what's going on, everybody? Isaac here, coming at you with a tabletop look at an old school piece of Americana. A knife design or pattern, if you will, of yesteryear. Now, this one is by a brand called Colonial, a brand that my pal Tom Ritter had made me aware of. Probably, it definitely well over a year and a half ago. He did a couple of reviews on some bushcraft and survival type knives that is in their current production. And for some reason, I thought of those reviews and videos the other day and was really checking out this brand, Colonial. So, Tom has several Colonial brand knives, and I've been watching his videos on them, and I really like the company. Now, these knives were not high end, super steel, whatever of the day. You could get these at your local hardware store, and even Tom said they could be hanging on a pegboard at your barber shop. So, these aren't, the Emerson knives of their day, or even case for that matter, although you can get a case knife at some hardware stores. But they're just, you don't see stuff like that around anymore. You don't see a knife rack at the barber store, or maybe you do. If you do, let me know. But this here is the Forest Master, as you can see here. Maybe there, you should be able to see it perfectly. The Forest Master. This is kind of like a classic type of camp Boy Scout style knife. These are synthetic, some sort of plastic handles. They're not a jigged bone like you would get on a case knife, but it still looks and feels just about the same. With the grit there. Now you can tell it's plastic when you really feel it, but this knife has got to be at least 50 years old, I would imagine. And it still looks great. It's got this bail, if you want to hang it on some type of necklace or lanyard or anything, you can tie it through there. That way you don't lose your knife. Of course, this doesn't snap open or anything, so you have to untie that to use your knife. But let's open it here. Of course, we'll get the main blade out. This is probably a little over 2 inches, 2.5 at least. You can see the Colonial name down on the tang stamp there. Now, I just got this on eBay for super cheap. I had no edge on it, so I've been working on the edge here with the Arkansas stones. Now, Colonial is based out of Providence, Rhode Island. Let's see, we'll focus here. Colonial, Prov, USA for Providence, Rhode Island. So pretty neat. So I got the decent edge on this now. I think here. Now I'm zoomed way in. And I still need some work for shave sharp status. Let's zoom out a little bit here. Now, there's a few other tools besides the knife here. As you can, did you hear that on the camera? This knife got some great snap still. Got the can opener. Got to open your cans while you're camping there. If you're a prepper, you got tons of cans of food for the apocalypse, so this knife will do you good. Bottle opener, flathead screwdriver. Pop open your beer. Screw in some stuff. Now, of course, when this was made, there was a lot more than just beer. Your common glass bottle soda pop would need to be opened with that. Not so much anymore. And last but not least, over here, you can see it's got quite the lip, so you can pull it up. As we got, I don't know if you would call this a marlin spike or an awl. Probably more of a marlin spike, more for getting, knots out of cordage and rigging and whatnot. But all in all, pretty cool knife I got for $10 with shipping. The Colonial Forest Master. Throwback to yesteryear, pure Americana.